Yes.
Oh, man. God, that's ignorant.
Yes.
Anyways.
Why are we not?
The trap house was literally the last thing.
Oh, God.
That might be the highest level of ignorance we ever attained. Thank you, Zoom. Also, go fuck yourself.
I agree. But I do love
my
all
dick's
of
in
my
the mail,
books.
so I can go ahead and fuck myself when it comes back in.
I'm so thankful you gave me 10 books. They're my books now. Forever. No one else gets to read them.
Alright.
Don't even be set. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here.
Remember the library with the...
Oh,
the
yes, the false...
tale
Sorry,
of
yes,
the
the false...
Night of the Raven Queen?
Yes,
The night...
there was a lot of titillating nights with a lot of queens.
The light romance novels of the warrior.
I cried when I made a special banner just for us for that one.
You guys approach the table?
Yeah. I guess Victor, goes ahead and sits down. It's good to see the old gang coming back.
Yes. Good to see you all.
Been a long time, everyone.
I'm sorry, he's new.
Ogman looks at you. He introduces himself as Ogman. Looks at you, inquisitively. If he had eyebrows, he'd be raising them.
Full Humblehorn. Pleasure to make everyone's acquaintance.
Tom, nice to meet you.
Right, we're looking for discretion now, aren't we? He kind of looks at you, kind of glares at you like, we are professionals, right?
Some of us.
Yep.
I whack Full on the shoulder you told me you're going to be cool. Thank you.
My apologies.
Right then, are we done doing whatever that was?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so he leans in a little bit closer. I represent Burlesque, a wizardry university. Have some interests that are a little bit opposed to the people that work around here. Conservatory has been getting a bit raucous recently. My employers don't really like that. So they've asked me to ask you to figure out what's going on there. Grab whatever that is that they're working on that's causing all these scrolls to come out that have higher quality than my employers. Makes them feel a certain way. And bring it back to us. If you accept, 100,000 gold is in it for you. Divvy that how you wish. Any questions?
That split's nice 6 ways.
You have any names for the people working on this project that we could perhaps follow up on?
Right then, all I know really is that the Hearth people, they're the ones that run the university up there, the conservatory. So, aside from that, don't know much. Not state funded though.
Government operation.
They run a tight ship around these parts.
From what I've seen, despite this being a pretty passive town, there's been a lot of security as of late, and not really sure why. Not really close to the harvest, isn't it? That's like the biggest festival.
Ignorance and fear go hand in hand.
Out of curiosity, out of character, how long is it till the next harvest festival? Is this...
Couple months.
Okay.
And as is their tradition, midnight will last for 9 hours.
Can be followed by terrifying... Just go watch the other fucking series. Go listen to that shit.
Don't start on this episode. Or start on this episode. I guess this would work too.
No, if you're here and you haven't listened to other shit, leave.
True fans only.
Wow.
We
You haven't been gaslit enough for this?
turning the pilot on right now. What's that smell? Nice petroleum. Anyways.
It's mixed nice with depression.
Oof. Big oof.
So, you all is set? We never had this conversation?
What conversation?
Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't believe you gave us the exact location of our target.
Conservatory, mate. It's all the way up there.
Yes, I've not been to this town before. Up the hill, you said?
Up the hill, sir. By the more well-to-do area. Straight shot. Up on the incline.
Do you know anything about the surrounding buildings?
Well, it's a town, really. It's bartering places. Fine wares.
Fuck does our contact have to be Nick with thumb?
Reminds me of me.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Didn't we go
dog.
to- didn't we
You're
go-
smarter than this guy.
My mom said I was a really smart boy.
Yeah, I bet she did.
Meant it too.
And he just like looks at you both like as if you're Mo and Curly.
Sorry, insulting Tom is the only thing that gives me joy anymore.
It's alright, mate.
As long as
People do it.
He looks at you like piteously. As long as the job gets done, that's all I need. Right. Got a couple of days. If you get it to us sooner, you get more of a cut.
What's the drop-off point?
Drop off point. He thinks. It's like just outside the outskirts of the town. Just beyond the city limits. We'll meet you there.
Is there any specific place outside of town that we should look for?
Right by the entrance, and he points in an area that like you guys would know in character to be where the gate was. That was like towards the edge of town.
I thought the gate was in town square.
It wasn't town square, but there was like a main artery that led out there.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember in another life when people were gambling and peeing in the
Sorry, I was thinking of like the
Oh,
gate.
it's where we pulled our first scan.
Yeah, I was thinking about the gate
Yeah.
that led to like the Nego realm where we all got
No,
fucked.
no,
Okay.
not that kind of gate.
Got you. Yeah,
like
got
a
you.
real, like, open your front yard
Gotcha.
area
Got it.
fence.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
should have worded that better.
It's all good.
Wait, where you guys initially
Yeah.
started from?
The non-hell portal gate.
No, just
See,
suckering
go on the
dummies
other
out of their
stuff.
money. Yeah.
Then you'll know why we're confused, or not.
Right. Any other questions?
Anyone for an encore?
And you hear like a group of people go, "Woo!"
Yeah. I'm good at this.
Did this guy give us a specific thing we're looking for, or are we just like we're supposed to find out the reason why their scrolls are coming out better?
Yes, that's basically how we worded it.
They're not
they don't know
shit
what's
at their
making it
job.
So he's like kind of giving us a clear objective? Question mark.
Yeah, he thinks it's an item that does it. What do we do if it's a person? He wants us to kidnap the person and drag them off the
About to commit
shouldn't be a
theft of
major
intellectual
problem.
property overall.
Kidnapping's easy.
Depending on...
Josh hit him
Why
hard
do you
enough
know
the back of the head.
I don't ask questions.
Anyone want me to roll like an insight check on this guy?
I would love to.
Yeah.
As of right now, it feels like a setup because this guy's like, oh, here's like this minor.
He's
bit of
completely
information.
trustworthy.
I got a 3. Tom the
7.
Simple.
Good job, Tom.
19.
There we go.
19? You feel like he doesn't know. He doesn't really know that much. He was just told to meet you guys here because the person that gave you the job really didn't want to meet with you in person.
Of course. Is there a particular discrete location by the front gate that we can drop this contraband that will certainly be noticed missing?
And you're like,
I feel like dropping it right next to the guards at the front gate is a terrible idea.
well, they told me that there would be a liaison over there, and it wouldn't be traced. You wouldn't have to worry about that. They'd take care of that part.
Excellent.
But just to be clear, we are breaking into either a government or government contracted institution.
You might want to take the volume of you talking. And...
No, that's okay. She's performing right now.
Oh, okay, got it.
The idiots making noise.
I knew my job as soon as I was born.
Okay, got it. Cool.
We are breaking into a government or government contracted institution in order to find out whatever this is.
That is, yes.
Look, friend. I've only been given what I've been given. That's what they gave me. That's what I'll give you. I get my cut. You get your cut if you finish the job. We can go on our separate ways. Right?
I guess I don't get paid to ask questions. You're heard.
No.
You're heard.
Hi, normally people tell me that.
Probably for the better.
Tom, you're improving. Holy shit.
You remember the thing. That's true. That's impressive.
He heard it,
You're moving up in the
too.
world,
That's
Tom.
just...
And he met someone he's smarter than today. Changes are coming to Tom.
Life's getting better. Bit by bit.
Everything's coming up, Tom. So let's go steal from these losers.
Let's take a look at the place first.
I can only imagine you as like the Daria of evil gnome wizards. Just so fucking sick and tired of everything. This is great. Petty hate for everybody he comes across. Oh man. That's real good.
You're perfect, and I love it.
This might be the best character you've made yet.
We haven't even done anything.
Man, I was worried about following up Damicos.
You just have to be really sleep deprived and tired of your life, and it's gonna be real easy.
Oh man. So he kind of slides you all like another piece of parchment as he gets up and leaves. Does it very stealthily, so no one really notices aside from you guys.
I mean, Tom doesn't notice, but
Yeah.
On my oath.
His passive perception is 12. Many Bothans died to get his perception that high.
Not that Tom noticed.
No, hell no.
I did after
He
they
had
were
a bad
dead.
night that.
Oh my god.
all right. So since you know, I don't know who at this table can read, I'm going to grab that parchment.
It's in common. It just says basically that the item would be located at the bottom of the conservatory. Scouts have determined that it's a like small-sized box that could probably be concealed into a backpack. They did see it in transit. They don't know where it currently resides. Attempts to retrieve it themselves have resulted in them, being accosted, being jailed, and the people that got jailed were summarily executed afterwards. But before they, gave up the ghost, they were able to relay it out of like prison, like one of those canaries in the mine type of deals.
So the stakes are not exactly low.
Right.
We could all end up dead, which would almost be a tragedy.
I've never died in a game before. Oh wait, there was that one time.
Lydia, we're playing with non-zero amount of fire here, saying shit like that.
My head
Actually,
popped
no,
off
I-
and became a gargoyle.
All right, so what do you guys do?
All right, so
Milk the crowd for all they're worth.
yeah.
Well, yeah, how much guap did you get out of the performance?
Roll me a performance, and I'll come up with a number.
Another one?
Yep.
Oh, this is encore. Yeah.
I'm tired. 7.
That
Or
total.
yes, sir.
Ouch.
You dance kind of poorly. Like, it was not as refined as it was the first time. I guess you just had a spark of inspiration when you came into the den.
Then she sat at a table with Tom. Boom. She forgot how to dance.
Or I got too
This
into
happens.
the crowd and drank too much.
All too often.
You're kind of sloppy. It could be the wine.
Yeah, it's okay.
So we're gonna
Job's done.
Yep.
Most
You
girls
get-
forget how to dance.
you get
and
5
that's
silver.
up to me.
Cool.
we're gonna like probably not as a group leave the inn and
Okay.
meet up probably over by the statue.
Okay.
Towards the end of her performance, we'll start making our way out.
I'm wondering if the interpretive dance isn't resonating as well. Seems that way.
It's not always a good call for interpretive.
Anyways, who leaves the inn first? That'd be Helm.
I'll leave second.
I'll leave last.
Only
Alright.
third.
I think I have to leave
Just
last.
kinda-
Actually, no, yeah, you do have to leave last, yeah.
Yes.
I'm like last-ish.
You guys do that as Tanza finishes up her performance. Bryn kind of looks at you, like, kind of smiles and goes, "Well, sometimes it's hard to follow up the first act."
Shade.
And she actually gives you like a free bottle of brown beer. Made it myself.
Oh, that's marvelously kind of you.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's the least I could do. You drummed up some extra business for me.
I mean, you have such a nice establishment. It seemed a shame to leave your stage empty.
And she kind of smiles and goes, "Yeah, it's really hard to get good performers these days."
No kidding.
Yeah, even in a town like this where, trade is pretty prevalent. Not too many wandering entertainers, so...
Well, my name's Tanza, and I'm a wandering entertainer.
Well met. Anyways, I have to start looking at closing up the shop now, and she kind of like looks around. She notices that the patrons are slowly like dissipating. It appears not to go as late as you guys remember it going to in the